This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. The Victor Valley College Lady Rams enter their final 2 regular season games boosted by learning Mount San Jacinto's ladies were handed their first conference loss at Siracoso. That leaves VVC 1 game behind Mount San Jacinto with 2 games remaining, and the Lady Rams' final conference game will be hosting Mount San Jacinto. If the Lady Rams can beat Desert this game and follow with a home court victory over Mount San Jacinto, the Lady Rams will repeat as conference co-champions. The Lady Rams go at it against Desert with a little less than a high-intensity, all-fired-up mindset one might expect, although that frame of mind may be expected against a College of the Desert team VVC beat by 47 points earlier this year. Atalia Thomas gets things started on the right foot, taking the opening tip-off and scoring, but the offense is sluggish, not scoring again for over 3 minutes until Caroline Allison scores on the breakaway off an Atalia Thomas steal and midcourt assist. Belinda Rincon drills this 3 as VVC mounts an 8-2 lead. When Natalie Galaviz cashes in from beyond the arc, the lead is 13-7. But Lady Rams' first quarter scoring stalls. They don't score again in the first quarter, taking a 13-7 lead into the second 10-minute period. Gary-Antoine Bradley is one of the most high-spirited Lady Rams. In terms usually applied to a football player, she is an every-down player, going full bore all the time up and down the court. She comes off the bench to score the first 4 points of the second quarter and 7 of the team's first 9 points in the second quarter. She pulls down a team-high 14 rebounds and scores 12 this night. She's coming off a double-double, 11 rebounds and season-high 15 points in the team's previous game, the victory against Copper Mountain. Caroline Allison adds farther sparks of life into the second quarter surge, scoring here on the excellent reverse layup off the drive. The Lady Rams sophomore and floor general scores next time down. When Caroline Allison scores on this breakaway, VVC has scored 18 unanswered points in the first 5 minutes of the second quarter. VVC has every measurable advantage over Desert, as in height and depth. College of the Desert's tallest player on their roster of 6 is 5'8". The Lady Rams capitalize, winning the rebounding battle 67 rebounds to 35. The tallest Lady Ram, 6'2", Mila Gibson, scoring here 13 rebounds this night for the sophomore from San Bernardino. If ever there was a doubt about how this game would turn out, that had long dissipated by the time the Lady Rams go on their second quarter surge, scoring 26 points in the second quarter while holding the visitors to 3. Atalia Thomas hits the short jumper here. The Lady Ram, wearing number 1, is the team's number 1 scorer this game with 21 points. The sophomore from Eastvale adds 7 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocked shots to this game's stat sheet. Her 338 points scored this season and 12.5 points per game average are tops on the team as well. This three-pointer is the last field goal of the first half. The Lady Rams lead 43-16 at halftime. Among the positives, all 9 Lady Rams who played scored. Aspen Roberson, the sophomore out of Oak Hills, here. Tanzania Richard, the first-year Lady Ram out of Adelanto. The assist, Gary-Antoine Bradley. The final score, 75-43. Up next, bring on Mount San Jac and the battle for number 1. Coach Will Fun's Rams scored their highest points total of the season in beating Desert 112-89. Jordan Melvo led 5 Rams in double figures with 26, 18 of those 26 coming in the first half. The sophomore connected on 11 of 14 from the field, including 3 of 4 from behind the three-point line. A returning all-conference selection, Jordan Melvo is averaging 18 points a game in conference play. That's among the highest points per game averages among players in the Inland Empire Athletic Conference. Jordan Clayton follows in the scoring column, the 6'4" sophomore from Rancho Cucamonga, 19 this game. He averages just under 14 points a game and is the team's leading rebounder. Sheldon Grant scores 16. The 6'3" second-year Ram hit 7 of his 8 shots from the field. That includes 2 for 2 from three-point range. Sheldon Grant is averaging 13 points a game. We undergo a series of lead changes midway through the first half. Former Silverado Hawk Latrevion Jones hits the 3, and the Rams regain the lead 22-21. This Jordan Clayton jumper puts the Rams back up 24-23. When Derek Hankins breaks down the defender and scores, VVC is back on top 26-25. The 6'2" freshman, who never seems to take a bad shot, scores 16 on 6 of 9 from the field this night. Consistency, a Derek Hankins key. He averages 14.2 points on the season, 14.1 in conference games. When Marcus Gomez rebounds and scores, it makes it 28-27 Rams, and VVC has gone ahead to stay. 8 minutes remain before halftime. The 6'2" first-year Ram from Las Vegas scores 14 off the bench. The Rams are in the midst of scoring 16 unanswered points over the next 3 minutes. When Marcus Gomez throws in this drive shot, VVC has surpassed the 50 points threshold. It is 52-44. Jordan Melvo's short jump shot ends first half scoring at 56-44. VVC outscores the visitors 56-45 the second half. The final score is 112-89. This Victor Valley College Rams and Lady Rams sports report is brought to you by Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, the High Desert Mojave River Valley's longest-standing full-service commercial brokerage firm. Joseph W. Brady and Bradco, proudly supporting the teams, athletes, and sports programs at Victor Valley College.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. The Final Four of High Desert boys basketball teams in the CIF Playoffs have been eliminated in the second round. If one play might best convey the story of the Oak Hills game against Centennial, it may be this one. Mark Jones beats the buzzer, ending the third quarter, hitting the deck as his shot rattles around the rim and in.
That's the way things went when shots would fall. But there were not enough shots falling for the Bulldogs in their 73-59 loss in round 2 of the 2AA playoffs. Here's how the scoring started. Mar Landry saves the ball from going out of bounds, sends it to a teammate whose shot hits the side of the backboard. The 6'4" sophomore fields the one-hop rebound and scores. It is 2-0 Bulldogs 2.5 minutes into the game. And this is the only time the Bulldogs will have the lead. They are down by 5 when their next field goal comes 3 minutes later. Ashton McCullough steals and scores. The score is Centennial 9, Oak Hills 6. The Bulldogs had gotten a couple of Ashton McCullough free throws prior to his breakaway. When the 6'4" senior hits this free throw, the Bulldogs trail by 4, 11-7. They will not be this close again the rest of the way. 5 Bulldogs enter the scoring column in the early going. The Noah Walker drive shot goes for the 5'10" junior. Problem is, Centennial had scored 5 unanswered points. This basket makes it 16-9 in favor of the visiting Huskies from Corona. Mark Jones blocks the shot. Ashton McCullough sends the assist to Moises Rios, whose 3 is needed to stay within 6. It is 18-12. Mo Rios is 6 foot, a junior. The teams are going through a trading of baskets at this stretch at the end of the first quarter. Centennial's lead is 20-13. Mark Jones fires up the 3 and fires up the crowd at the dog pound. Noah Walker shoots the assist to fellow junior Mo Rios beyond the arc. This 3 snaps Centennial's streak of 8 unanswered points. Centennial rebuilds their lead to 13 before Mark Jones gives us a preview of his end of the third quarter ability to take a hit and keep on hitting the basket and the deck. Only folks of my generation know how similar that sounds to John Cameron Swayze's wristwatch sales pitch. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Bonus points if you remember the brand of the wristwatch. Mark Jones strikes again from long range, and the Bulldogs make a run at narrowing the gap before halftime. Ashton McCullough loses his defender in the paint and scores. The Bulldogs narrow the deficit to 7 before the visitors nail a 3 to end the second quarter and lead by 9, 36-27 at the half. The Bulldogs set out to cut into Centennial's lead the second half with baskets from Mar Landry and Mo Rios with another 3. Ashton McCullough in the paint. He finishes with a team-high 23 points and another Mar Landry basket. But the best the Bulldogs can do is cut the lead to 7. Centennial will mount a 59-46 lead entering the fourth quarter. The final score will be 73-59. The Bulldogs could not get the calls that could have helped fuel rally spurts. Analytically, in summation, the visitors win the battle under the boards. The turnover-prone Bulldogs cannot get enough of their shots to fall, and it is fair to say you cannot expect to win against a very good opponent when you make too many mistakes in a game with the stakes this high. Flashing back to this date in High Desert sports history,
Trinity Conway scores 23 to lead Sultana past Victor Valley in opening round CIF Division 3AA action. Hesperia Christian cruises past Bethel Baptist in opening round CIF action, scoring 32 first quarter points before the visitors score.
we start with the 2018 Lady Sultans.
This is a big win against the number 1 seed, so we want to take this momentum into the next game, keep our heads in it, don't take anything for granted, and just play how we can play.
Trinity Conway scores 23 to lead Sultana past Victor Valley in opening round CIF Division 3AA action. Sultana entered the playoffs an at-large selection and huge underdogs to the Desert Sky League champion Lady Jackrabbits. A combination of tight defense, great ball movement, and the absence of Victor Valley leading scorer Caressa Fields for 3 quarters all contribute to the 56-47 upset. The game's first field goal comes 3 minutes in on Trinity Conway's first of 4 3-pointers. 5'7" senior Leslie Sanchez, 30, hits the offensive board and gets it out to Trinity Conway, whose second straight 3 makes it 6-1 Lady Sultans. It is 11-7 Sultana at the end of 1. The Lady Jackrabbits will win the second quarter scoring battle against Sultana's zone defense. Emily Vadia, 5'8" junior and co-captain, scores on the assist from Ariana Corbin. Victor Valley within 4, 13-9. Ariana Corbin's entry pass to Camry Porter, the 5'8" sophomore, follows her shot and scores. 13-11 Sultana. Victor Valley takes the lead on Rihanna Fields' 3. 14-13 Lady Jackrabbits, 3 minutes into quarter number 2. Ariana Corbin from just inside the 3-point line, 16-13. Victor Valley on a 15-2 run. The Lady Sultans snap the home team's run of 8 unanswered points on Melissa Galindo's 3. Assist Kaylin Mendez. The score is tied at 16 on the second of Galindo's 3-3. The Lady Jackrabbits regain the lead thanks to their accuracy at the free throw line. Emily Vadia here. It is 20-19 Victor Valley after 5'10" sophomore Rihanna Fields hits 2 in a row. 3 minutes remain before halftime. It is 21-20 Victor Valley following the Brene Robinson free throw. 23-20 on Ariana Corbin's short jumper. All 7 of the 5'3" juniors' points come in the first half. Sultana gets the last basket of the first half. Melissa Galindo to Samantha Luncor. The 3 ties the score at 23 at the intermission. Sultana has the huge third quarter. Excellent ball movement. Executing the Coach Dean Service game plan to perfection. Around the perimeter, inside to Daisy Ayala, to Jayla Washington. Kaylin Mendez, the defensive rebound, into the attacking zone. The entry pass to Daisy Ayala. The 5'9" senior gives the Lady Sultans their first lead of the second half, a lead they shall not relinquish. Melissa Galindo gains access to the baseline, passes to Trinity Conway beyond the arc. Sultana outscores the Lady Jackrabbits 20-4 in the third quarter. Enter Caressa Fields, 10. Leading Jackrabbit scorer on the season, averaging 22 points a game. Her mobility noticeably hampered by an ankle sprain that kept her sidelined through the first 3 periods. Caressa Fields will spark the Lady Jackrabbits' come-from-behind efforts, scoring 10 points in the fourth quarter, but that will not be enough to overcome the Lady Sultans. Victor Valley closes within 7 at the midway mark of the fourth quarter, but can draw no closer. The final score, Lady Sultans by 9, 56-47.
Everybody just contributed. Everybody had their head in the game. We all wanted this win really bad for each other. All the underclassmen really wanted for the seniors. It was a great way. It's a good postseason for my senior season. It's been great. The team's just great. We've all been playing well together.
Hesperia Christian cruises past Bethel Baptist in opening round CIF action, scoring 32 first-quarter points before the visitors score. The road ahead, far more challenging. What's this team have to do to make a deep run in the playoffs?
I think we're going to have to really step up our defensive intensity. On average, probably hold teams to 10 points lower than their average every game.
To go deeper, we're going to have to play our game more. We have to make shots. We're missing way too many easy shots. We just have to play better. We just have to shoot better from the free throw line, from the three-point line. We have to make smarter decisions also on offense.
I think we're going to have to increase our shooting percentage from the 2 and from the perimeter to really make a deep run.
The Patriots held visiting Bethel to 1 point in the first quarter and 2 points the entire second half in the 85-13 contest, or no contest. One thing the extremely lopsided encounter did was to allow leading scorer and all-CIF team leader Jared Hayes to evolve from point maker to playmaker.
Yeah, I definitely had to pass more and get more of the guys into the game, and it's nice seeing some of the other guys score also.
Hayes averages 15 points a game for the Patriots team, averaging 60 points per contest. This night, the team's lone senior scores 12. It is sophomore Austin Luton with a game-high 16. 6'3" sophomore Brad Leontis hit 7 of 9 from the field, scoring 15, 3 above his season average, 11 of his 15 in the first half. Round 2 for the Hesperia Christian Patriots at Bethel Christian in Riverside.
Valu Quality Truck Bodies rolls out these high-performance flashbacks to this date in High Desert, Mojave River Valley sports history.
Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, family-owned and operated locally since 1954. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, proudly showcasing teams, athletes, competitive activities, and community programs throughout our high desert.
Flashing back to this date in High Desert sports history, headed to the CIF Championship, the Adelanto Lady Saints basketball team, the Apple Valley Lady Sun Devils girls soccer team. Coach Charmaine Walker's Lady Saints upset top-ranked Savannah 60-48 in the 5AA semifinals. Nina Lacey scored 26 points and pulled down 16 rebounds in the home court win that sends Adelanto into the finals. The number 3 ranked Lady Saints play Colton for the championship. Colton entered the playoffs ranked 7th in 5AA. The Mojave River League Oak Hills Lady Bulldogs season ended with a 51-48 overtime loss to Cerritos in the 3AA quarterfinals. Apple Valley's Lady Sun Devils soccer team is in the CIF finals for the first time in school history. Coach Nicole Stevens' girls beat Warren 4-3 on a Leah Collins penalty kick, sending the Lady Sun Devils into the Division III championship game. McLean Payton scored the first Apple Valley goal, Sarah Fort scored the second, and Cadence Bano the third, as Apple Valley carried a 3-1 lead into halftime. The Lady Sun Devils' title game opponent is Oak Park. Apple Valley ranked number 3 entering the playoffs. Oak Park is ranked number 4. We Got 'em Tees presents the CIF Playoffs Report.
We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery designs. We Got 'em, official CIF sanctioned Chanel patches or varsity jackets. We Got 'em Tees, 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees.
Finally a win. It feels great.
The Victor Valley College Lady Rams cash in at the free throw line and hold on to hold off the Barstow Lady Vikings 83-80. The Lady Rams get a career-high 27 points from Olivia Huff and 27 points from Tania Hill in their final home game of the season. The ball game opens with a shower of threes. Olivia Huff opens the scoring. Alexis Gutierrez to Essence Reese, who beats the shot clock. We are tied at 3. Tania Hill from beyond the arc, 6-3 VVC. Asana King from Stephanie Delamay just inside the arc, 6-5. Stephanie Delamay brings this one across the 10-second line and takes it all the way herself. Stephanie Delamay, a sophomore out of Seattle's Kent Lake. Then Alexis Gutierrez steals and brings it all the way to the basket, and the Lady Vikings have their first lead, 9-7. We are midway through the opening 10-minute quarter. Olivia Huff makes it back-to-back threes, and the Lady Rams have regained the lead, 16-13. Tania Hill sizes up the Lady Vikings defense, playing for the last shot of the quarter. The former Silverado Lady Hawk sharpshooter lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Victor Valley College has its lead back up to 10, 27-17 at the end of one. Start of the second quarter. Gabby Holksdeuter, the defensive rebound to Olivia Huff. The Lady Rams push the ball up court quickly to Melanie Harada underneath. High degree of difficulty. The shot goes in. Melanie Harada goes down hard. The Lady Rams go up by 12, 29-17. Jenna Hernandez dribbles around her defender and scores the final points of the first half. The Lady Rams have posted their highest scoring half of the season in their final home court encounter of the year. It is 45-32. As high-powered as the Lady Rams' offense was, their defense was equally productive. Gabby Holksdeuter deflects the inbounds pass, one of 15 Lady Vikings turnovers forced by VVC. Tania Hill turns this takeaway into points off turnover. The Lady Vikings go on a 13-3 run over the next 3 minutes. VVC held a 52-42 lead when Lady Rams coach Ricky Thomas is slapped with a technical foul at the midway point of the third quarter. It will take a Jada Williams reverse layup to momentarily reverse the Barstow momentum. 54-49 Lady Rams at this point, but the Lady Vikings pull within one at 54-53. Tania Hill's drive shot puts VVC back up by 3, 56-53. The Lady Vikings regain the lead on Yvette Trujillo's basket, the first points of the fourth quarter. It is 62-61. Olivia Huff retaliates with a 3, pulling VVC back within one of 7 from beyond the arc this game for the former Hesperia Christian Lady Patriot. 7 threes ties the VVC school record shared by teammate Tania Hill and set by Mary Galindo in 2013. Tania Hill driving into the heart of the Lady Viking zone, the athletic offering off the dribble, and the VVC ladies are back on top, 68-67. Jada Williams hits 3 free throws down the stretch. VVC connects on 16 of 23 for the game. The Lady Rams' last 5 points come from the free throw line. Victor Valley's last 2 points come from Olivia Huff. Barstow's try to send the game into overtime, misfires, and the Lady Rams have given coach Ricky Thomas his first conference victory of his career.
Taking home finally a win, it feels great, especially spending my last year with them. It feels really great as a sophomore. We finally won a game, and I'm really proud of my team, and I couldn't ask for a better team and a better season.
Keep up with Victor Valley and High Desert local news by watching KVVB TV Channel 33 daily newscasts. Breaking news update. Joseph W. Brady's insight and analysis.
The inflation that we've seen, the pricing that we've seen, I think it's here to stay. I don't see it rolling back at all.
Video sports, action highlights of high school and Victor Valley College sports. KVVB TV local newscasts, televised 8 times daily, available on Roku and Amazon Fire. KVVB TV Channel 33.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley.
That will wrap it up on this edition of your High Desert Sports Report. On behalf of Victor Valley TV and Video Sports Productions, thank you for watching. We hope you can be with us again next time around.